What's that? It's a plane with a banner saying white supremacist lives won't matter if they carry on being dickheads. Couldn't agree more.
Now watch that big economy disintegrate from our quarantine and work out what we've got to do. It's time for Radical You. Generate our own energy, grow food with our communities. I might just start a cult or two and call it Radical You. Sexy Radical You. It's time for Radical You 2!
Radical You is not recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Hi, welcome to Radical You TV, episode 4. It's all about staying smart and adaptable. And one of the things we've all had time for is to learn some new skills. And all this whole process for me has all been about learning how to speak into the camera, learning how to edit things and present things, and also ask people to be creative and send things in as well, so that we can all sort of share a moment of creative spasm whilst in lockdown. This week's episode actually has not very many videos in it because I think everyone's gone to the beach. And I don't know why that is.
Rosie?
That Cummings is such a rascal. Now, one of the things I've had to learn to do during lockdown is how to do live stream shows, because obviously I can't tour at the moment. And on July the 2nd, on Thursday, July the 2nd, I'm doing another one on my Facebook page at 8:30 UK time. And I'm looking forward to it. I've got some jokes and some funny things planned. But one of the things that's really interesting about this show is that we're actually going to have live onion bhaji reviews, and we're going to use the same recipe from my friend Ben Fricker, who's also known as the Bald Vegan Chef. Now, these bhajis are gluten-free, vegan. We can all make them. The only thing we might have to get is fennel seeds, but there are other alternatives as well. But what we're going to do is we're going to make them all together, and then we're going to have a point in the middle of the show where we're just going to have a bhaji break, and then see what happens and give our reviews of our own cookings of the bhaji. So here's that recipe now. Fucking delicious. Speaking of which, Zan, congratulations on your album with the Lounge Kittens coming out on Friday. It's a live album that I was lucky enough to play on a few tracks with. It came out on Friday, and it's actually beaten people like Bob Dylan and Beyonce off the top of some of the charts, especially in the category which is album categorized as explicit. I thoroughly recommend you check it out. So congratulations, Anne. What an amazing thing.
Thanks, Grant. Just because we're in lockdown doesn't mean that we should stop trying. Many musicians and rock stars are using the time to further their skills. Throat tantrums. More is more. At times like these, it's really important to give back to the fans, to the public, and to the people that are depending on rock stars. It's times like these we learn to live again. It's times like these we give and give again. It's times like these we learn to live again. It's times like these, time and time again.
Ring, ring.
Oh yeah, hi Dave. Yeah, I've just finished it. Yeah, nailed it. I'll have it over to you in a jiffy.
Ash, do you want to do a pub crawl? Do you want to go get drunk? I never see you anymore. Come out the door, let's get you out this funk. We used to be best buddies, but now we're not. I wish you would tell me why. Do you want to do a pub crawl? Just a tiny pub crawl.
Fuck off.
Okay, bye. Do you want to do a pub crawl?
Back. Now, I'm sorry again for missing last week's episode, but one of the things I really found out was how much love there is out there for the journey we've all been on with Owen and his calm and reassuring manner on his journey to find the perfect glass of milk. So let's play catch up now.
Welcome back to the art of making the perfect glass of milk with me, Owen. In today's episode, we're going to discuss the second aspect of making a perfect glass of milk, the milk. Now I know what you're thinking, Owen, how on earth do you decide which milk is right for you? Well, that's a brilliant question, an absolute humdinger, a cracker of a question. Thank you for asking it. And when it comes to milk, I have to be honest, I'm something of a traditionalist. I have a tendency to stick with the milk that I enjoyed when I was a young child. I still remember having milk delivered to my house by a couple of guys using a milk float, one of those old electric vehicles that hummed along the streets of the South Wales village that I lived in. The halcyon days of youth. Hey, great memories. I'm sure you've got some great memories of your old childhood. Maybe they're milk related, but maybe they're not. Let's just take a moment to remember those memories. Aren't they great? So warm, brilliant. In the next instalment of the art of making a perfect glass of milk, we're going to delve a little deeper into the choices that you have when it comes to milk. So until next time, take care.
Man school, it's a man school. It's for men who need a man school. It's not a boys school, that's for boys' fools. This is a man school where you learn to be a man. Ha!
Hi, welcome to Man School. We've received another letter. This one's from Jacob Rees-Mogg, I think, or at least a fan. It reads, I don't understand vaginas. Tommy Robinson hasn't got any videos about it. Help. Well, the one thing I've found out about vaginas is the fact that you ask people with vaginas about them. If you want to learn from Tommy Robinson about vaginas, then you're not going to learn very much at all. Instead, you'll learn a lot about him being a prick. Talk to your girlfriend and partner.
Man school, it's a man school. It's for men who need a man school. It's not a boys' school, that's for boys' fool. This is a man school where you learn to be a man. Ha!
The what? The clitoris. What is that? That's like, isn't that planet that they thought was a planet, but then it isn't a planet anymore? Isn't that it? What kind of, this is fake news. Fake news, all right? I'm done. I'm out of here, all right? Give me that crap. Clitoris. I've never heard of that. Who's he? Is he from China? China.
Thanks to Donnie for sending that in. It's a video of him trying to learn a language called English. Let's just do it better. It's a fucking joke. Just do it better, Grant. Donald for sending his video about how he's trying to learn a foreign language called English. And I look forward to that. Right. Thanks to Donnie for sending in that video of him learning a new language called English. Anyway. Thanks to Donnie for sending in his video of him learning a new language called English. Very, very good. Keep going. Now, if you'd like to be part of the show, then just make anything you like, which is 45 to 90 seconds long, and send it in to me via Dropbox or whatever the fuck you like to info@grantsharkey.com. And just make sure you don't use any copyrighted music. And then we can hopefully include it in the show. It goes in the hat on a Wednesday night, and then hopefully makes it into Monday's show. That's the way it works. So please do that. It would be great to see. That's exactly what John Joe did, and he sent in this video right now.
So modern technology and oh damn. Hello everyone. I am John Joe. I usually host a pub quiz every week. Unfortunately, due to everything going on, I'm doing the quiz from home, but I thought I'd bring something a little bit special to you today. So I have for you, flip the camera. I said flip the... So I have for you the paper ain't even in the pit. I present to you a spin-off to John Joe's pub quiz called Ridiculous Riddles. So I've got a few riddles here. They're a little bit different to your standard answers. We'll start off with an easy one then. So number one, what has hands but can't clap? Anyone? Well, it's the Tories, because of course it is. Then we move on to number two. What has lots of eyes but can't see? Come on, you should know this one. Of course the answer is Dominic Cummings and his family on a trip to Barnard Castle. Oh, come on guys, this should be an easy one. Right, okay, let's do one more. Okay, and then number three, what kind of band never plays music? Think of the theme we've had for the other ones. What kind of band never plays music? Well, obviously the answer is Ed Miliband. David Miliband is also a valid answer.
And that's about it for this week's show, I'm afraid. I'm sorry it's a short one, and I'm sorry it's so disappointing, but at least, hey, it filled a gap. What the fuck am I doing? Don't forget the live stream on Thursday, July the 2nd. It's on my Facebook page. Join in. Remember the onion bhaji recipe. I'll put the full recipe in the description below this video as well. And just time for a little bit of political weather. All across the UK, Tim Martin and his chain Weatherspoons will be pissing all over the idea of a safe, socially distanced lockdown easing. And yeah, basically the guy is a massive, 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 massive piss stain on the UK. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to send in your videos, and I'll see you next week. And until then, stay smart and adaptable. It's 5 o'clock. So far this show's earned me about £8.
It's gotta be practical, and it's gotta have pockets. Gotta have a pouch and straps and stay up when I'm farming. It's gotta be sturdy, and it's gotta be funny. Gotta have enough room to fit in everybody. Stepping out in my purple dungarees, everybody in the street has to stop and stare at me. I start dancing in my purple dungarees, and everybody gathers near and starts dancing with me. A sexy woman dances close. She says, hey, you're the leader we've been waiting for. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? She says, you should start the cult of the purple dungarees, and we'd all follow you, 'cause you're smart and funny, and we'll all die for you and leave you all our money. And I'm like, that's not really what it's all about. She says, we'll all have sex with you if you start a cult. And I'm like, we're the cult of the purple dungarees. Everybody here is gonna have facts with me. Yeah, that sex part is not mandatory. Just grab a pair and put them on.